everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Nijisanji is a subsidiary of AnyColor Inc., which is one of the top 2 VTuber agencies in the world right now. They are in the news specifically today because we have a bit of an issue. They started this, which was a Nijisanji EN Smiley World pre-order sales that was on 7/19 of 2024. And the reason why I'm talking about this, the reason why this is even popped up in my feed today, is because in the blink of an eye, a year's passed, we are still waiting. This is, a lot of people are calling scam when it comes to Nijisanji. Is Nijisanji scamming their audience? Is Nijisanji just getting the money and running? It is really hard to tell at this point, but it does feel like something is up when it's been almost a year. Frustrating production capacity. Really want it though. It hasn't arrived yet. People are, as you can see here, really being a bit of, nervous, a bit nervous compared to what you would normally think when it comes to a large agency like this. This usually doesn't happen with large agencies, but in this case, Gone to the Next World, both of them, and Koi stuff still hasn't been sent. So some of these people are no longer there, as mentioned here. Some of these people are no longer there, and it still hasn't been sent. It says, but one person did get this update. This is why I'm putting it out there. One person did get an update. Got an update today that keychain charms can be shipped late September, but if you ordered more items, delivery date is still undetermined, and they have option to cancel if you would like. So that's one important thing. They are giving the ability to have people, get some kind of refund, some kind of return, some kind of cancellation. So if you were looking for this and didn't get it, which is looks like what's happening now, you can cancel, which is a good thing. It's good that they are actually doing this. Just being objective, I do know that some agencies do have this issue. Nijisanji, though, already has a very bad reputation as an agency, so this just makes it look worse. And this just makes it look, yes, like they're scamming. But at the very least, they are giving people the chance to cancel. So I think it's more of a production issue. Probably the Smiley World is the one that's a big issue here. But I still needed, to let you know that this is not being sent out over a year. A year and 3 months. Pretty much to the day by now that it has, not been sent out. It is unfortunate. It is also very unfortunate that Nijisanji has not given actual updates on their Twitter or updates in a big way. It is not fun for anybody trying to get their stuff. I do hope people are able to get it because, that's what people want more than anything, especially if some of this stuff is from people that have left. They want them to have it. They want to have that from their Oshi, from whoever it is. So I do hope they get it soon. Vex is a horror FPS VTuber. They are in the news today because there was a bit of drama that they did not want to be a part of, but they were involved because of one thing that they did. Again, this is an announcement that they made. It says, as of today, I'm no longer a partner with GamerSubs. Entirely my decision. I held no negative feelings towards the representatives or the company. Simply made the decision I felt was best for myself and the community as a whole, so I could pursue other merchandise endeavors and partnerships without conflict of interest. So she's planning to move to other places, to other things, to other merch partners. And that means that she will be, it would be a conflict of interest, possibly, if she wants to do like another GamerSub style merch partnership with someone else. She doesn't want that. She wants to make sure that's not a thing. So, what did people see in this? Legitimately don't have any underlying reason. I don't know why the F some of you are reaching so far. I wasn't allowed to make a specific type of merchandise my community has been wanting. So I chose not to renew my contract to pursue other opportunities to do so. And that is very much legit. Not every merch company is going to allow you to do certain merch that you want because it's not in their catalog. It could be something that they just don't do. And that is perfectly fine in that sense. It's perfectly fine for it not to be done by them. But in that case, you do have the right to not continue your contract and to make sure that your fans get what they deserve. Here is nothing about my announcement was vague. I said I want to pursue other merchandise opportunities without conflict of interest. If that's vague to you, I think you're that critical thinking. Optically, it's better income-wise if you both are under different brands. So I don't know why people think it make a big fuss out of it. Probably don't want to see this, but I think this may be you. Make you laugh. Wickens, random VTuber leaving gamer subs and Mythic. Is this a downfall? So yeah, people are, yeah. You can still use code Ruski at checkout support and still claim your discount. Currently not affiliated with any other company at this time, but that may change. Keep your eyes open. And continuing here, Wickedest VT was someone who responded, said, opening your mouth automatically involves you. If you didn't want to be involved, then you shouldn't have said anything. Logic. What the heck are they being involved in? That's one thing it blows my mind sometimes. Should have just blocked, wasn't worth the time. I did. Honestly, I wouldn't have give people like this your time. We just worry about you and your community. Continuing on. I don't know how I'm somehow getting dragged into the Sinder Drama, which is the drama that she's getting dragged into. After how many months? Just because I follow Tricky, Shy Lady, Buff Pup, Spite, and Nano does not automatically mean that any of these individuals know me personally, nor does that mean I had any involvement. What the F? And yeah, Laura's like, what the F? It's like, huh? Bro, I don't know. It said something about not renewing my contract with GamerSubs, and I got thrown into some weird S. And that was it. They just decided not to be part of GamerSubs. People are bored. There hasn't been any spicy drama in the VTuber community in a hot minute. That could be it. Love Tricky, Shy Lily, Buff Pup, Spite, and Nano. No way incriminates me in any situation that I know absolutely nothing about and took no part in other than lending a shoulder to lean on. Anyway, muting this now because I'm over it and over the insane amount of reaching. Stop reading too deeply into things and get off the internet every once in a while. So yeah, it's another thing there. And that's what they put there. It says, wasn't expected to wake up to being told. I hope they win this time, because she's suffering from that right now. And just for TOS, I'm making sure, unfortunately, TOS is very strange with YouTube, so I'm making sure to not mention too many things like, that. Are you okay? This is the person who said it. Hopefully it wins this time. Pray. It says, I generally just don't want to battle cancer. In this case, I'll just say it. Screw it. I'll just say it. This time, the 6th time. And it says, hopefully it wins this time. Pray. Those people are evil. Anyone who wishes that on anybody is evil. Just honestly, evil. And it says, I'm canceling streams until Sunday. This week has been a lot to process, and while I don't generally give an F about all the negativity on top of needing the funds for the cancer care, my windshield getting cracked, and few family members has really drained me. Family Matters has drained me. And that is what all of this caused. All of this ended up causing an issue where they didn't want to stream anymore. And that is sad, because for negativity to do this to somebody is never right. I understand if someone actually went out and, like, if she specifically said, I don't like Cinder, or, F Cinder, or something like that. Yeah, that would be injecting yourself into the drama. In this case, she just decided, because, as she mentioned, she did clear it up. It's because there were certain merch things that GamerSubs couldn't do for her that she wanted to do for the community. The community was waiting for that type of merch stuff. So she's moving on to a merch partner that will be able to help her in that. No ill will towards GamerSubs. No ill will towards anyone else involved in anything. Just she's doing a business decision that's better for her. And that is weird that people will take this out of context and will make sure to make it into a bigger drama. So I'm just clearing it up as I can. Dokibird, the amazing independent English-speaking VTuber, who has been making waves this past year and 7 months or so since she came back. And today, they're in the news over here by the way of their Twitter, because they are going through even more Game Jam submissions, or at least that was what she was going to be trying to do. Since the waiting room, we're going through more Game Jam submissions. There's so many talented dragoons in the community. So here we go with itch.io. These are all the ones that she had there. So you can see so very many. A lot of very, very talented people in the community did the whole Game Jam thing. Over 238 entries. And she was going to be going through more. But itch.io broke during the time that she was going to be doing this over a day ago when she decided to go and do this. So instead, she had a bit of a talking stream. As you can see down here, she's going to be talking about dad being spoiled for the rest of her life. Rest of his life. about the things that have been happening there, reaches 100 million views, sub to Doki on Twitch for free, Doki's brain is rusty, all that kind of stuff. Just chatting, regular old stuff from Dokibird. And that is unfortunate that she wasn't able to do it, because she did do it once, where she spent, I think, 2 hours going over a lot of the Game Jam entries. There were a lot of amazing people doing great things there and a lot of fun games. So maybe next time, maybe another point in time in her schedule, she's going to be able to do this. But unfortunately, itch.io was down. Still, congratulations to everybody who joined the Game Jam and everybody who worked their ass off to get a little piece of that whole thing. Kira is a bilingual VTuber, live 2D illustrator, and rigger out there, who is having a hiatus announcement. That's why she's in the news today. She is announcing that she is going to be taking a break from streaming. She's not able to accurately measure the amount of time that needed. And of course, what she's doing is she's aiming to regularly stream by late November. So there's going to be more than likely no streams on this situation. No streams. It's going to be because of the fact she's been balancing streaming, short and long form content, commissions, managing the print shop, because she does have a print shop as well. All those things have taken way too much time, have taken a lot of time from her, and it is hard for her to manage everything, which is not unbelievable, because managing all those things at once, I'm surprised she was able to do it at all. Doing all of that has burned me out and taken a toll on my health. I've dedicated so much time to working, I barely have any time to myself, or spend on hobbies, friends, and anything like that. I pressured myself too much to be an entertaining streamer and be attentive to my chat while I work. I decided to take a break while I want to take care of myself more and make up for my debts. Much stream clips and YouTube content that I haven't finished producing yet as well. Fortunately, I can't speed up the process and delegate parts of production to others, as I have been trying to save money and I'm, to be able to support the family and make up for lost opportunities. So it is, of course, a tough decision for anybody to do this type of break. They are going to be coming back whenever they can, doing, different projects here when they can, putting out content when they can. It's just going to be more sporadic. And, full-time streaming is not going to be back for until November. At least this is what they're saying here. And as you can see on the side, which is now going to be the bottom, you have people wishing them lots of luck to get some good rest, to be able to relax and come back refreshed and not burnt out. That is the most important thing. Take care of yourself before anything else. We have Fluffenfox, who is right here as a VTuber, an English-speaking VTuber. She used to be Fanjidu, and she used to be a part of Idol before it became, the Idol that we have now, part of Brave Group, back when it was its own independent thing. We are talking about her in the news today because she is going to be taking a break. It is, she says, I'm going to be completely away for a bit. Got some real life stuff that's been going on. Might be able to return with the 2.0, but I do not know. I don't know when I'll be back. Won't be able to do much until then. Other people have been like, stay well. Hope things turn out for the better. I'll be waiting. It says, always remember, you've got a bunch of people you can turn to, even if just for a shoulder to lean on. And we'll be waiting for you and see you when you get back in fan love. Lots of people already know she's been taking a break before. There's nothing wrong with that. Of course, in this whole wide world of creation, content creation, and, being there and being forgotten in some cases, not with Fan or other people like that, but with smaller people like myself, etc., you get forgotten after a while, or at least there's that fear you get forgotten. She will not be forgotten. She is very much loved by her community. She's gotten a lot of support, and she does know that I hope she does know that they will be waiting for her when she gets back. So I do hope she takes as long as she needs in order for her to feel, like everything is squared away, and then she comes back better than ever. Kureiji Ollie is a female VTuber, a female English-speaking and Indonesian-speaking VTuber. I think she also speaks Japanese a little bit, who is a part of Hololive ID. She is their second generation with Anya and Pavolia Rene, which is the peahen of Hololive. She's of course as you can see here, a zombie. She has had some imposter syndrome going on. This is why she's in the news today. It isn't so much a bad thing in the news. It's just, send her some love, send her some appreciation here. It says, you want to know something crazy, something absolutely batshit crazy? Michi planned a secret event to gather as much Ollie merch as possible from Offkai and send it to me just because I told her I was feeling down 2 months ago. Her mods teamed up running all over the con to find every piece of Ollie merch they could get their hands on. And what's even wilder, I heard this whole plan came together last minute, yet so many artists still joined in. Some even giving away free merch and heartfelt letters. I just got back from Japan, completely drained from all the work I did there, because remember, she did a lot of work in Japan, concerts, that type of thing. Other projects they had to do. My mind was eating me up during my stay. I was contemplating on whether or not all my hard work mattered. Then I came home to this, to so much love waiting for me. My heart is so full, overflowing even. Like, what do you mean I get to be welcomed by love and affection? I'm reminded once again that I'm loved, supported, and cared for by people all over, and honestly don't even have the words to express how deeply grateful I am. Michi didn't have to do this. The mods could have said no. The artists could have just kept making work for other VTubers. But every single one of you went above and beyond anyways. Ugh, my biggest weakness, unlimited kindness. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You show me that all of my hard work and effort aren't in vain. That I'm seen. That I'm cherished. I'll keep doing my best to give back. I'll keep cooking, and I hope one day I can repay even a fraction of the love you've given me. I don't know if these feelings of mine would reach all of you through text, but please allow me to also yap about this next stream and cry. Happy tears, of course. Thank you, everyone. You have no idea how much strength you've given me. Also, F you, Michi. They're friends, so yeah, look at all this. All the merch, all the drawings, all the stuff here, everything. Pen lights, other things. It's insane. All the little fan drawings, some fan messages, some messages from Ollie artists, from other artists that maybe don't do Ollie all the time. All of these messages for her. This warms your heart. Ollie has had for a while, as other people do, as other big creators do. Not just because you're big doesn't mean that you won't have imposter syndrome, that you won't have insecurities, that you won't have that type of thing going on. And as a person who is sympathetic to that whole situation, I do like seeing it. Michi says, well, F you too, damn. And she says, it's so lame when I can jerk off. Do you prefer to make separate essay of you being the best, or do you want to just make out? And you have Muna, you deserve all the love. Maiko as well. I've heard from the Purple Lady, thank you so much for carrying all the merch and turning your con day into arm day, Maiko. Kuku Girl, Grim Reaper Dropout, one of the mods who helped, a lot of different mods here. The pen lights, fan-made pen lights are amazing. This is more of what fans do for somebody. Not so much, whether they are a corporation of Hololive or whatever. Everybody has insecurities. And for a community, no matter how big or small, to come together for their creator, the person who they enjoy so much, is wonderful. I think it's wonderful. And I'm glad that she was able to get all of this love from her and from many, many, many VTubers here who are all giving her lots of love and affection. As someone who does go through that, I do understand her 100%, but I'm tiny. She's big. It's a bit different in the sense of reach, but still, it's great to see this. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is simple, because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, a space where we can all enjoy each other in the VTubing world and have some fun. Today we're talking about Rururoi, an alien brain VTuber thingy-madoobs, and we are taking a look, of course, at their Twitch, which is taking over the world one kiss at a time, alien brain VTuber thing, Kami-roi, or Ruru, Uwu, he, him, variety streamer, and wholesome cross-faded loser alien. Let's take a look at something that they've done recently here. Playing Narcosis.
Fred, give me a kiss. Huh. Is there a hamster? Oh no, the hamster. Oh no, the hamster drowned too.
Or hamster. There we go. Rururoi on their YouTube side. I always like showing the YouTube side if they have it. And these are basically some shortening points of their streams. That does take a while. That does take a bit to do. So I do like showing these things when I do have them available. Thank you, Rururoi, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.